Good evening, YouTube. This is Fins from Team Gins here again. This is my more ninja-based Dark Simorgh deck profile. I like it almost just as much as my Gusto Simorgh deck. They're both pretty decent. There are a couple of things that I might change here and there, but overall I'm actually liking the way this goes right now. So without further ado, here's the deck list. We have 3 Dark Simorgh. As I said in my Gusto deck profile, I really don't like him at 2. I think you have to run 3. I don't see him nearly as much as I have to. Um, when I'm only running 2. Not to mention, there's a lot of search power in this deck for warriors, but there's no real way to search for Dark Simorgh without Pot of Duality, and then you can't special summon that turn. So I definitely like having 3 Dark Simorgh, even with the Ninjutsu arts. Next up, 3 Ninja Grandmaster Hanzo. He's really ridiculous when you think about it. When he's normal summoned, you can add a Ninjutsu art card from your deck to your hand. So basically, if you open up with Hanzo and normal summon him, you can easily go second turn Simorgh, which is pretty crazy when you think about it. Only 2 Lady Ninja Yay. I do like her. I do like her effect. You can fuel the graveyard if you need to bring out Dark Simorgh from your hand without the Ninjutsu art. Not to mention, I really like her effect. You can make all your opponent's spell and trap cards get returned to their hand. Yeah, and that's about it with Lady Ninja Yay. Then there's 2 Upstart Golden Ninjas and 2 Masked Ninja Ibisu. I like Ninja Ibisu's effect, and I absolutely love Upstart Golden Ninja's effect, especially since I have a couple of extra traps in this deck lying around that I can afford to toss occasionally. One Stratos, you might be saying, what the hell is this guy thinking? But I do run the 2 Malicious, so I love having the 1 Stratos, not to mention he's a wind, so he just helps to fuel the deck for some Morg if you need it. And then finally for the monster, actually I shouldn't say that, 2 Malicious, I do like having the draw power, not to mention he does fuel the graveyard. And finally, 2 Effect Veiler. I do like having the 2 Effect Veiler. A lot of people run 3 in this format, they say that they have to. I don't like having 3 Effect Veiler, I really don't. 2 Destiny Draw. I like having the 2 Destiny Draw, especially with Malicious, obviously. But I just like having the extra draw power in this deck. I really do. It's a pretty fast deck overall. Mind Control, it's a personal staple of mine. I love having it. Rhoda, obviously. The Warrior Returning Alive, I do like having it in this deck. Pot of Duality, I only run 2. I don't like having the 3rd one because you do have to special summon some Morg occasionally, and it comes back to maybe bite you in the ass sometimes. We got the 1 Book of Moon, 1 Dark Hole, and 1 Monster Reborn. And finally for the magics, spell cards, excuse me. Why do I always end up doing that? Finally for the spell cards, I have Foolish Burial here. It's kind of a personal staple of mine, especially with Dark Simorgh decks. You can do so much with that. You can pitch that last wind or that last dark if you're bringing them out from your hand, or if you have something from your hand that you want to get Dark Simorgh from your graveyard to your hand. If you have like a Ninjutsu art that you want to reuse or something along those lines, you can pitch Dark Simorgh to the graveyard. Foolish Burial is so much. It does so much in this deck. Too much. I only run 2 Ninjutsu art transformations. Honestly, if I run 3, I feel like I draw it too much. I just don't like that. I think 2 is fine because Dark Simorgh, there's other ways to bring him out. 2 Fiendish Chain. I like having the Fiendish Chain in this deck. It really locks down your opponent even more than they're already going to be. 2 Bottomless and 2 Deep Prison. Basically more or less staples in this format. The Solemn Brigade, just because it's the Solemn Brigade. And finally, 1 Mirror Force. That's about it overall, guys. I actually like the way that this deck runs very well. I cited a couple of fun little tricks like Kaiku and DD Crow, but I'll go over that some other time. I want you guys to check out the rest of my channel. We got some other cool stuff going on right now. And let me know what you guys think. Take it easy, YouTube.